welcome everybody. I'm Gianluca Zucconelli from the University IUAV of Venice, and I'm here to talk to you about the importance of information provision in awarding qualification, and I'm trying to make a connection between the admission process and the awarding qualification process. In order to give you more information and my personal point of view on these issues, I'm telling you a story. Once upon a time, there was a brilliant candidate that decided to apply for a PhD program. And this PhD program was provided by the smallest Italian public university dealing with design and architecture. And of course, this university is in Venice, and yes, it's my university. And this candidate was holding a joint degree, so I'm referring to some tips that Chiara gave us a couple of minutes ago. Our main question was related to the possibility to admit this brilliant student to our PhD program. So we decided through the admission process to understand more about the joint degree that he was holding. And we discovered that this joint degree was composed by 120 ECTS, and 3 different universities were involved in the program. But all these universities were part of the European higher education area, but it was not clear what kind of academic rights were related to the joint degree program. So we understood that higher education in country A and country B, they were involved through a Master of Arts program. And the third higher education institution was involved with a not so clear postgraduate program. So our main question, that is the question that now I'm making to you with the support of Elisa. So there will be a polling probably. Okay, is the admission to the PhD program possible considering this not so clear joint degree? We create a roundtable inside my university, and we had these 3 different points of view that were so the of course point of view, the never ever point of view, and the maybe point of view. The of course point of view was supported by the academic board of the PhD program. In fact, this candidate uploaded on our platform a very interesting CV with different international research activities related to the specific subjects of the PhD it was applied for. And the never ever position was supported by a couple of colleagues that was really not flexible, because they were just taking a look at the papers uploaded, and they didn't receive information about academic rights. So they said, no, it's not possible. And maybe the maybe point of view was the point of view supported by the admission office. And it was the main one. And thanks to this approach, we have the chance to improve this our recognition process, because we started to investigate more about the qualification related to this joint degree. In the meanwhile, the PhD school that had a particular deadline, they start saying that they were not able to understand the value of this degree. But after the creation of this roundtable with the academic board of the program, they start pushing me, saying that yes, it's possible to admit the student, because the academic board told to the PhD officer that the student must be admitted considering their research activities. So the creation of this roundtable was not so helpful in order to make clarification about the value of the joint degree. So we decided to get in touch with the higher education institutions involved in the joint degree, and we received two very interesting answers. The first one was that they were not in charge for the topic because they were just in charge for their admission process. And the second really interesting answer was that all information about the program were on the web page, and I was kindly invited by the head of the consortium that was dealing with the joint degree to not bother her because she was going to retirement. So we decided to start having a conversation with this brilliant PhD candidate, and I get in touch with him saying that we need more documents in order to understand the value and the academic rights related to your joint degree program. And first of all, he told me that our university was unfair because we were asking him more papers than what we wrote in the call for application. And then I just asked him the diploma supplement, and he told me that he lost this document. So after he told me that all relevant information were on the website, on the joint degree program, and finally we decided to take a look at the web page in order to receive more information, as there was not so collaborative stakeholder involved. So here another question for you: what did we discover going through the website of the joint degree program? We have three different answers. The joint degree doesn't exist. The joint degree wasn't a second-sided degree, and the joint degree was a second-sided degree, but there are some issues that, okay. Discover that that was, of course, 120 ECTS degree. That was a second level joint degree with a European qualification framework level 7. But it gave access to third level courses as a PhD, but everything was related to specific national rules. So we have to go back to the Italian national law related to the admission of for PhD program. And according to that, we were able to admit the student that now is one of our best research fellow, and he helped us in creating some tips in order to improve our information provision for students, or considering the admission process, but also the qualification awarded process. First, we start providing automatically the diploma supplement for every student at the end of a bachelor, master, or joint program. So it was delivered automatically. And we said to students, please remember that this is a fundamental document for you. We start cooperating more and more with the different stakeholders involved, like other higher education institutions in case of joint program, but also in case a student decided to move from our university to another one for a mobility program, or for a further cycle program. We start having conversation with academics in order to talk them that yes, research activities are important, but when we are talking about a PhD program, we also must consider the academic background, like a master's degree. And we create a strong connection with different officers involved in the admission process. And we decided to get in touch more and more with our Italian Ethnic Center, that I thank you for the whole support that they give us through the last years. And we also decided to work on our website, providing clear information in Italian, but also in English to our students, prospective students and graduates, and in particular, with a specific focus on qualification awarded and academic rights related to every program we provide. Job market opportunities, in particular for architecture and urban planning, for example. We have to say that if you want to work as a professional architect, there is a further exam that you must take if you want to work in Italy. And we also put the contact point in case you need more information about the qualification and academic rights related to your degree program. And in this way, all our students have the chance, in case they have doubts, to write us, and they receive as soon as possible all information related to the degree they awarded. So that's all from my side. So I give the floor back to Linda, and thank you.